Let's go, Moco. Jeremy, good morning, sir.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man. Lay it on me. What happened?
Okay, so my wife and I have been married about 15 years, and we live in Maryland. A couple years ago, we moved, but we decided to have a yard sale up at my mom's house in Pennsylvania.
Sure.
So we gathered our stuff, went up there, and I was helping my mom out unload her garage, basically, and she told me to grab a box that I almost forgot, stuck it in my car, went over to my aunt's house where we were having this yard sale. As my wife was putting things out, a book fell out. She opened the book up, and there was a picture of one of my ex-girlfriends from probably 20 years ago in high school. Well, we're going through this. I'm grabbing a Ouija board, and I asked my mom, hey, can I use this for my classroom? So I walk into the car. Out of the angle of my eye, I look over, and I see my wife talking to the girl whose picture fell out of that book.
That's so weird. That's
Mind you, that picture's in my pocket right now, okay, while I'm talking to her. And on the back of that picture says, if today was your last day, what would you do?
What?
She comes up, she's like, hey, she comes up and says, hey, I'm in from Arizona. You know, I'm doing well. Things are going good, so on and so forth. My wife and I are freaking out, and I'm thinking, do I tell this woman this? Because this is like when worlds collide type thing.
Yeah.
I let it go, man. And my mom and I, we were all talking. But get this. After that, my mom goes out to grab some pizza with the same car with the Ouija board in the trunk. A crow dies, falls on her hood, and then she comes back, and we're just like, I don't know what's going on today. It was insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
That's so weird.
Where's the Ouija board now, Jeremy?
Yeah.
I feel like you should put it back.
Dude, no, that went straight to the trash. It got out of my mom's car, went straight to the trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Jeremy.
That
1
is
second. You're in the running.
So scary.
That's one of those things, like, if that was me, I would just start laughing awkwardly. Because it's like, what can you do? Like, this is the universe playing a prank on you. When the photo falls out, then that X shows up. I would just start be like, I don't even know
I
what's
think it's
happening.
kind of funny.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Let me go Annapolis. Ashley, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, girl. Lay it on us. What happened?
Oh my gosh, so funny. It's funny. So my husband, but former boyfriend, took me out to dinner. It was, I think, our 4 or 5 year anniversary. So, you know, woman intellect, I was like, oh, it's going to happen. I think he's going to pop the question.
Hell yeah, girl.
So it was a very nice restaurant on the water, and we kind of went like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and we were there for a while, and he seemed awful nervous. So I was like, oh yeah, 100%, it's going down. I'm so excited. And all of a sudden, this huge sailboat, like over $1 million, if you're from Annapolis, I'm sure you see them all the time, and they were like beeping their horns. Everybody was clapping and cheering because they had just gotten engaged on the water, like in front of the whole harbor.
Oh, man.
The whole harbor was going crazy. And I was clapping for her, but my husband looked like he was going to get sick.
I'm sure.
So, I know. So we sat there for a while, and then he waited I think 6 hours.
Yeah, I bet.
Until he decided to propose.
Oh, my God.
At the same area, and then he told me about it afterwards, and we just started dying laughing. He's like, this was like the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Okay. Well,
But
it worked out.
still together, though, Ashley?
Oh, yeah. We've been married for like 10 years.
Okay.
Aww.
All right. Hold 1 second. You're in the running. That's like in The Office where Jim plans this giant carnival to propose to Pam. And then before he can, Andy proposes to Angela.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, can't do it now.
Yeah.
That'd be the worst.
That would
After
be the
the
worst.
multi-million-dollar sailboat goes by. And
And
it's
it's
like, well,
like getting everybody's attention.
yeah, like, hey, we can fit back in my Camry. And
I would have just done it another day.
yeah, that's tough.
Personally.
It's tough. Let me go. Angel, good morning.
Good morning.
Make us say, oh, no. What you got, girl?
So me and my husband went camping at a lake, and we decided we were going to stay on the island that was at the lake. You could only get to it by boat. So we go, we're drinking, fishing, we're having fun. We come back to the island about midnight, and I start cooking over the fire, and all of a sudden I hear my husband say, oh, and I was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? He's like, I didn't tie the boat up. I was like, what do you mean you didn't tie the boat up? And we have no cell phone service. We only have one change of clothes with us. And he's not a great swimmer. The boat is just floating further and further
God.
away. I'm freaking out. I'm like, and then so because we only have one thing of clothing, he starts tripping down, and he's in the water. it's midnight. It's November, so it's freezing.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. I was like, what are you? He's like, you're the better swimmer. I was like, I hate you right now. Like,
Yeah.
So I had to strip down with no clothes and jump in the lake after midnight in November and try to swim to the boat because we have no cell phone service. It's November. Nobody else is at the lake.
Yeah.
And this is our only option to get home. So here I go, naked, swimming in the dark to go get this boat. I get on the boat, I'm butt naked, and there's no ladder. So now I'm sitting, I have asthma, I'm trying to get up. I cannot get up on the boat. I finally make it. I come back, I'm so mad, I'm freezing. I told him, I was like, don't burn the hamburgers, I'm so hungry, you know?
Absolutely.
And then, so I pull the tent up because I'm so cold, so we move it closer to the fire. And I wake up in the morning, and there is a log that has fallen out and went on our tent, burned a hole in almost the whole tent, melted our shoes. I woke up the next day and said, I'm never doing this again. Like, we're having
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
my gosh.
like, never again.
Yeah,
No.
I understand.
I don't know how we survived.
Yeah. All right. Angel, 1
Holy
second. You're in the
moly.
running. Having to
That's a
swim for a
lot.
boat, that sucks.
That sounds
Yeah.
like
That
a
sucks.
nightmare.
Vote for your fate over text, 99338 in Bel Air. Fake name Abby. Good morning.
Hi.
All right, girl. Make us say, oh, no. What you got?
So I work in labor and delivery, and after the woman delivers, if the husband or partner or whatever asks if there can be a husband stitch, we always ask them how small they need it to be.
That's hilarious. I love that.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay. That's
Bravo
yeah. And then what's
on you for that.
what's their reaction usually?
They usually have nothing to say.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. All right, fake name Abby. 1 second. You were in the running.